it's not just the devil that has wiles. God also has wiles. He has structures and systems and methods. The disciples of Jesus are below the mountain, and Jesus is up the mountain of transfiguration with James, Peter, and John, and appears Moses and Elijah. Then Jesus comes the mountain and finds the disciples failing to cast out a demonic entity, methodology. So Jesus then says to them, because you are dealing not with a strategy, but a method, I have to give you a kingdom method that overcomes this demonic method. So he says, of this kind, of this method, does not go save by prayer and fasting. But he's not saying to every kind. He's saying to... The Bible says in chapter 5 of Joshua, the manna ceased. Because manna is God's method in the desert. And those who did not have a kingdom strategy were not allowed to get into the promised land. So God wiped all of them and left 2 with their families. Because only 2, all of them were beneficiaries of God's methodology, but they were not flexible enough to pick God's strategy. So 10 men came and says, we were like grasshoppers in their sight, demonic perception. But 2 men came and said, the Lord has given us this land and we will take it. That's a superior logic. So only those with a strategy, with a kingdom strategy, were able to overcome the demonic system. Joshua is now in the promised land with a new generation. The Bible says the manna ceased because now we're in the promised land. It's a different location. This kind does not go by manna. This kind goes by tilling the ground. So you can get into the promised land with manna-minded people when you now have to till and work the ground. Oh, you didn't hear what I said. We did not work for the manna because God understood we did not have the land. But now that we have the land, we need a strategy to work on the land so that we benefit from what God has given us. We have so many folk who are miracle-minded, but who are not management-minded. There is no manna mind that is wanted in the promised land. Manna is for the wilderness. And God has to keep them 40 years trying to remove a manna-minded until God gave up. So the manna ceased the day they had eaten. The moment you eat from the promised land, the manna stops. And it looks like punishment, but it's not.